It's saying up here I've got 10 people on, but I'm not seeing them there. Oh, there's some names now. But they're not going up the screen. How's that? This is all my second time going on TikTok today, readings. I don't know how to work it. The numbers are not going up the way they're going across. How's that? Oh, they're starting to go up now. Hello, can you put your name at the beginning, please, in capitals, so that I know who it is? So I'm on the night to give free readings, saying hey. But I need your name at the beginning, please. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. I'm just finished a live on Facebook, and I thought I would pop on here because I've only been on here once doing readings, and I want to get used to it really. So you need to bear with me. I'm from Scotland, whoever's asking. Can you put your names in, please? Put your name in capitals. Can you say happy birthday to my mate, Roshan? Is it Roshan? He's 17 today. Hello and happy. I don't want him to on me. Oh dear. Right, turn that off. Try to turn that off. So right, okay. Oh, you're from Scotland too. Can you put your name in capitals, please? Because I can't see your names. And I'll give you a few wee readings. Francis dating a Scouse lad up and giving him a whipping. No, thanks. I like being single. No men for me, I'm finished with him. So I need you to put your names in capitals, please, and type give me some love, come on. Don't be miserable. Tap the screen. The more you tap the screen, the more it'll come on. So capitals, please. I can't turn that thing off, that's it. Right. So when you put your name in capitals, I'll be able to see it and I'll be able to give you a reading. So I can't see what your names are. Right, Vivian, is that? Right, okay, Vivian. Thank you for putting your name in capitals. Right, so what I do is I do the tarot and I'll give you either another wee angel card here or talking to heaven cards. Okay, I've got the healing with the angels. So it's just whatever cards I'm drawing to. So these are for Vivian. So can you please keep tapping the screen? That would be great. Right, Vivian, your first card is saying that you're handing money over for a property, and this can be a deposit on a place or it can be buying a place, but whatever it is, you're handing that money over for a property, and you've got the King of Pentacles, so this is all about money, and this guy's an earth sign, so there's a lot of money coming to you, which is great. You've got there's a younger guy around you that's having to travel. He's going to get a chance of working, but he's got to work further away. And he should take this because it'll do him good. And but he's got to travel further than what he's doing just now. I hope you can understand this. And you've got the Two of Pentacles. Oh, what's that? Your finger? What's that finger for? So wee finger going like this across the screen. This is saying the balances now in your life, and you're juggling things, especially your money. You know, Pentacles is money, so it's time you had a wee look at your money and just try and, you know, make the balance a wee bit better than what it is. And I'll give you some of these wee cards. So it's nice to go on TikTok. But I do like love hearts, so please keep tapping the screen and giving me all your love. Come on. These are free. Oh, you've got the achievement card, so that's a victory coming for you, Vivian. And it's in completion and reward. So whatever it is you've been doing, I feel as if you've been working hard for something to achieve, and now it's time for you to get that reward and that achievement. So how good is that? And then you've got your internal spirit, your higher self, and your sacred intuition. So I feel as if you're quite spiritual yourself, Vivian, and it's time for you to just keep going on with your spiritual path and opening your third eye, and you'll start to see spirit if you're not already. So that's a lovely thing to do. So keep doing that and developing yourself. And you've got past life guides, and you've got karmic lessons, and it doesn't matter, you know, what it is we have to go through, we're learning. So sometimes we keep getting repeats there, and it's just saying that you've not learned yet, so you have to go through that again. So your loved ones in spirit are there, and these are your past life guides. So they've been in spirit for a long time, and they're there if you need them, and you just ask them to come forward and help you. Okay, so I hope they made sense to you, and thanks so much for coming on. Right, Abby, I'm coming to you because I can see you nice and clear, and your name's capitals. Thank you so much. So anybody wants a reading, I'm going to have to put their name in capitals, please. And just say card, please. And keep tapping the screen. So these are for Abby. Okay, Abby, you've got the Four of Cups. And this is all about choices coming up for you. And the answers are all under your nose. But you're welcome. You can't really see the wood for the trees kind of thing, but they're under your nose, they're in these cups here. Hello, Patricia Robertson. So you need to take a wee step back really and look at it from a different angle, you know, and you will get the answers that you're looking for. And you've got the Seven of Pentacles, so this is all about you reap what you sow. And if you're having money problems and you're putting that hard work in and you're not really seeing it coming back, well, now's the time for this. Oh, this is Pentacles, is money, and this is it all piling up here. So that's a great card to get, and that's called the Karma card. So you've put a lot of good things out, and it's time for you to get them back now. And there's a young boy around you that's money-minded, and he's quite good with money just now, but he really needs to be encouraged, and he's going to go further, this young boy, and he's holding his money up there, so when he gets older he'll be even better at that. But he has to be encouraged, you know, through his life. And you've got the Eight of Cups, which is quite a sad card because it's disappointment in love. And it's saying to you, just forget about that disappointment now. You know, close the door on that and open a new door to love again and start loving yourself. And when we love ourselves, we give out that vibration, you know, and that attracts people into our life. So I hope you liked them, and I'll give you some talking to Evan card thing. And these are beautiful cards, and these are messages to Heaven, so these are for your loved ones. I do bring spirit through, but my door's always open, and it's up to them if they want to come through. So you've got if I had only known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. So one of your loved ones is saying maybe they didn't treat you right when they were here, but now they're seeing that, because when we go to the spirit world, we get a review of our life and we see the mistakes we've made, we see the hurt we've given to people and the pain, and so they think differently when they get there, and that's what your loved ones are telling you. They see now their mistakes and they wish they wouldn't have lived like that when they were here. But of course it's too late. So you need to try and forgive them if somebody's, been harsh to you or whatever here, and try and forgive them. And you've got tears cleanse the soul. So I feel you've been quite emotional recently, and it's okay to be like that, and let the tears out. And that's what your loved ones in spirit are asking you to do, is just let the tears out and don't hold on to them. And you've got unlearning over here. So the spirit world have got to, our spirit loved ones have got to learn in the spirit world, because it's a new world for them, and they've got to learn when they get there. So I'll introduce myself now and say hello to you, and what I do. I've been doing this for over 30 years, and I used to do churches and things, and stand up and do mediumship, and then I learned the tarot. And since then I've been doing tarot readings in our own lives and things, and any money I make goes to charity, it goes to missing people, because my brother and my sister-in-law went missing, and any money I get I keep it to the end of the year, to the 18th of December, and that's their anniversary, so I give the money then. So that's what I do. So thank you so much for coming on. Is that Lana? Is that Lana? So I'll come to you next. So please share this if you know somebody that's sitting themselves, or somebody that would like a wee reading. They're just wee quick mini readings. Thank you so much. The boy is your son. Oh, that's lovely. Well, he's a beautiful boy and he's going to do well in life. How beautiful is that? Okay, Lana, you've got a death card, and people get frightened when they see that, but it doesn't mean the death of a person, it means the death of a situation. So whatever's going on in your life just now is just about to end, it's about to finish, and there's better doors opening for you. So close the door on that, close the door on the past and whatever's been on, and know that there's better things coming for you. So please keep sending me all your love and tapping the screen. Come on, these are free readings. So you've got the Nine of Swords, and to me that's a separation, and that's somebody that's went to the spirit world and you're thinking about them. It could be their anniversary just now, or something special's coming up around this person that's went to spirit, and you're giving them a lot of thought, but it's keeping you up at night, and you're getting sleepless nights, and you're going over and over things in your mind, and I call this a hamster wheel. You're not really getting any answers, and it's time for you now just to close the door on that, and start afresh, because it's holding you back, and it's stopping you from getting to sleep at night. And I always tell people to try a wee meditation to try and, help you to sleep. And there's a wee fallout with somebody. And this is saying that you could get this person back in your life. There's a bit of spilt milk here, I call this, with the wee cups. Cups are all about emotions of your heart, and you're feeling a wee bit emotional, and you felt it had a wee fallout with somebody. But you just need to lift the phone really, and you'll get that person back in your life. And if it's not you, there's somebody around you that has to speak to a counsellor. So there's a lot going on in somebody's mind, and they really need to talk to somebody about it, and this counsellor will help them. Okay, that was your wee tarot reading, and I'll give you some of these lovely wee cards. So please share this wee live to somebody that you know that's like-minded and would enjoy a wee reading, because I've not got many people on here, I've got more people on my Facebook because I'm on Merdane Lives quite a lot. So please keep tapping the screen as well, because I like to love I like to love hearts to come in. So you've got letting go of urgency, as I say to you. It's time for you to close the door on whatever's been on there, and it wasn't a good time for you. So close the door on that and open the door to brand new lovely things that are happening, coming up for you. And you've got surrender, freedom from the time constraints. As I said, this is all about letting go. I like to show people the cards as well, they're beautiful. And these are my new ones. And you've got the victory, you've got achievement, you've got completion and rewards. So how lovely is that? So keep thinking positive thoughts and you will get that victory. And it is there for you. And you've got eternal spirit, higher self. So you must be quite spiritual yourself and maybe learning this. So keep going with that, because she's got her third eye opened here, and your third eye's got all the where you get all the information for spirit, and it's amazing. So keep learning about it. If you're not learning about it, you should be, because that's what that card's telling me, that you're very spiritual. So thanks very much for coming on. So I'm not seeing any more names coming up. I don't know if it's stuck or not. TikTok's so different from Facebook doing this. So keep tapping my screen, please, because I need lots of love. We all work on love, that's how we function. Oh, you're welcome. Right, Anne-Marie, I see your name there. Okay, Anne-Marie. Oh, lovely cards, Anne-Marie. You've got the Seven of Cups, and this is all about choices. And this card's telling you not to rush into anything, because some of these are dead ends. You know, some of them are good choices, but some of them aren't as good as others. So take your time, use your gut instinct, and go with that gut feeling, and you'll be fine. And you've got a Judgment card, so this is all about living in the past, and it's telling you to close the door on the past now. You don't live there, you know, and come into the future. So that's what Judgment is. And you've got the Victory card, which is amazing. It's a great card to get in a spread. So he's holding this up and he's saying, I've done it, and that'll be you. You know, this is a victory. And I feel as if you've waited in that victory for a while. And you've got the Queen of Pentacles, and this is all about business and being successful. And she's holding that money up. Pentacles is money, you know, and she's holding that money up. So that's lovely. So I hope they made sense to you, and I'll give you some of these wee cards. I'm talking to having cards. So hope everybody's well, and I don't know where Emily's from. Is that you, Helen? Oh, it is. There's my wee friend, Helen. Thanks, Helen. So you've got, there is no time where I am. Time is only on the earth, which it is. There's no time in the spirit world. So people always say to me that my loved one's been there for 20 years and I've never had a message for them. That's because there's no time there. They don't work in time like we do. And you've got, I'm just a thought away. So when we send our love and our thoughts to the spirit world, they can hear us. And that's what they're telling you. Your loved ones are saying to you, I'm just a thought away. And you've got, I'm sorry, please forgive me. So whatever somebody's done to you that's in the spirit world now, hello Helen, I hope you're well, honey. Somebody's saying to you they're sorry and they want you to forgive them. So that's your wee reading. I hope it made sense to you, and thank you. You're saying I found you on here, I'm so glad, but I don't know who you are, because you're not putting your name at the beginning. I need your name in capitals. Right, Lisa Herring. Right, okay, Lisa, can you use some cards? Thanks for the love, girls. And boys, if there's any boys. Oh, you've got lovely cards, but you've got an Ace of Swords. An Ace of Swords is all about the energy around you. So you really have to look at who's in your life and who's bringing your energies down. You know, you really don't need that person. So it's time for you to cut the cords with that person. As I say, take the scissors to them. You're welcome. And you've got a star card, and this is the best card in the pack, and this is all about making your wishes, and your wishes are going to come true. And this is a very spiritual card as well, and she's opening this box here, and it's called Pandora's Box, and this is all butterflies and dragonflies that are coming out of here, and it's absolutely beautiful. So that's you, and you're ready to, you know, you've been that caterpillar, and it's time for you now to be the butterfly, and you're ready to spread your wings for your spiritual path, which is amazing. And you've got the Hermit, and the Hermit's all about soul searching and getting to know yourself and your own soul. So it's all about meditating and just taking time out. And that's a great wee card as well, and it helps you when you meditate. You get a lot of answers, and it really does quieten the mind. And you've got the Two of Swords, so you're feeling a wee bit stuck, and it could be to do with your spiritual journey. But this is saying don't feel stuck, you know, believe in yourself, push yourself forward, and only you can do that. You can ask other people to give you a wee hand, but you're the one that has to go forward. And I'll give you some of these cards. So this is nice, being on TikTok for a wee change. As I said, I've only been on here once before, and I couldn't really make out the names. I still can't make out the names. I need you to put them in capitals. I mean, in capitals, it's fine. So Lisa, you've got remembered me by the happy memories we created. So it's time for you to get the pictures out, and don't look at all the sad ones, you know, look at the funny pictures and remember all the good times that you had with your loved ones. Oh, you're welcome, honey. And you've got I am with the rest of the family. So when we're passing away, our loved ones come and collect us, and they take us through that veil, and they're telling you, I am with the rest of the family. So please don't worry about your loved ones ever going themselves. They don't ever go themselves. You know, the family that went before us come for us, and they take us there. And you've got, I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. And that's just somebody that regrets they didn't tell you enough, you know, that they loved you. But they're telling you now, and they're sending you that big heart. So how beautiful are these cards. So thank you so much for coming on. I hope you liked that, Lisa. Lisa Herring. Somebody's saying hey, but I don't know who you are, because I need your name in capitals, please, or I can't read for you. If you put your name in, I can read for you. I can't read hey. Right, Patricia Robertson, I'll come to you, Tricia. It's your first time as well. Look, that's lovely. You're welcome. Right, Patricia Robertson. There's choices coming up for you, Patricia, and it's between two people. So you're going to have to make quite an important decision with this card. And it's saying to you to use your gut instinct, you know, and you will make the right decision if you use your gut instinct. And there's a house move for you as well. And this is going to be a good move. It'll be nice people around you. And you know, it'll be a good move, so don't worry about it. You have got the Tower card, and the Tower card's quite a harsh card in the tarot, because it's saying your whole world's come crashing down round about you. You feel as if you've been hit by lightning, and you feel like this fish out of water. But I always say, when I get the Tower card in my life, It's time to just rebuild your life and make it a better one. So that's your card there. You know, you're up to your neck in it. And this can also mean a burst pipe. So watch out for your pipes, Patricia. And you have got the Ace of Pentacles, which is a great card because that's in, this is a windfall. You know, you're going to win some money. So remember who told you. So I'll give you some of these wee cards. These are for Patricia. And you've got soulful appreciation, oh dear, appreciation. And this is a scale. This is a seesaw, so you're juggling, I feel, Patricia. You really need to look at your life and see what you can change, because the balance isn't really in your life. You know, you've got a butterfly in one end and piles of money in the other. So, and butterflies are very spiritual, so watch out for them as well. And it's a beautiful card, but you really need to look at your life and weigh things up. And you've got phase and entanglement, emotional influence. So are you feeling quite emotional? Or is there emotional things going on in your life, Patricia? I just feel that's a phase. That's what it's telling you. It's just a phase you're going through, and you will get past this phase. And you've got thought vibrations. So send your thoughts to the spirit world because they're listening to you. You've got signals here, so the signals are telling you things, but you really need to quieten your mind. I don't know if you meditate, Patricia, but they're telling you to quieten your mind so that they can communicate with you. Because if we've got a busy mind, we can't hear them. So I hope they made sense to you. Somebody's saying yes, Right, what's that? Michelle McLaughlin, is that? Michelle somebody. Well, you've got lovely cards here. You've got the victory card, Michelle, and that's saying whatever it is you've been trying to get and focusing on, well, it's coming to you. And he's holding that up and he's saying, I've done it. Okay, so that's a great victory you're going to get. And you've got the temperance card. So the spirit worlds are on you. This is a very spiritual card in the tarot. And it's saying the spirit worlds are on you. I don't know if you've been asking for their help, or if maybe somebody's just passed the spirit and they're telling you that they're with you and they're helping you. So don't feel alone, because we're never alone. We've always got our spirit guides and our loved ones with us. And you've got a beautiful card here, which I just love, because it's saying the last few years for you haven't been very good, and this is the Wheel of Fortune. So it's telling you your luck's changing, fate's on your side, and you know, luck, you're going to be lucky now. You've not been lucky for a few years, I feel, but your luck's changing. That's a spiritual card as well, and it's saying whatever you put into the wheel, meaning your spiritual path, if you're putting that energy in, it'll come back to you, and the wheel doesn't turn itself. You know, you have to keep putting that energy into it. And then you've got this beautiful wee card. It's a family card, and it's got money in it, and it's got everything. It's got love, it's got security, stability, it's got everything. So I feel everything's coming together for you, which is amazing. Right, thank you very much, and spot on as always. You're just amazing woman. Oh, thank you. Thank you for coming on. So that's your wee cards there, and I'll give you some of these. Did I give you some of these? I don't know what I'm doing. Right, Stephen Burns, I'll come to you in a minute, if I remember. Right, okay, you've got talent guides, spiritual mentors and teachers. So I really do feel you're quite spiritual. And you might even be a teacher as well. and you've got talent guides. So you've got all the elements there are in this card. You've got feathers and everything, and it's absolutely stunning. So if you're teaching, well done. And if you're not, then you should be. And we're always learning when we're doing this. We can never say, oh, I'm qualified, I've learned everything. You never learn everything. There's always something else to learn. There's so much to it. And you've got Archangel hopes, optimism and new beginnings. Hanuel, you've got Archangel Hanuel, hopes, optimism and new beginnings. So how beautiful is that? So there'll be new fresh things already to start for you. Lovely. Beautiful cards. And you've got Ascended Masters. As I said, the Ascended Masters are the ones that don't live here. They're your guides that have been in spirit and devoted spirits with specific intuition. So I really do feel that you're very spiritual and you've got Ascended Masters and everything around you, which is amazing. And if you're not learning anything of this, you should be. You really should be. You'd be amazing at it. Right, I don't take questions. I'm sorry, whoever that is. I don't know your name because you're not putting it in capitals and I can't see. So I'm not going to answer these questions because I like to just give you what the cards are telling you. Oh, damn. Wait a minute. Oh. My leg's beginning to get a bit sore. I've got arthritis and it stops me from doing a lot of things, but I'll keep going just now. I was going to Stephen Burns, wasn't I? Stephen Burns. Okay, Stephen. Right, Stephen, you've got a Queen of Cups and she's a very loving, giving, generous lady. So if that, I'm not saying you're a lady, but if that's you, you know, it's time for you to think about yourself if you're really generous, and it's time for you to think about yourself and give yourself that love that you're giving to everybody else, okay? And now you've got this wee, the Eight of Pentacles is making money, so it can be like just having a wee hobby and you think they're taking it further and make money out of that hobby, but that'll work for you because there's quite a wee bit of money here under this table and he's making the money on the table. So if you're thinking about that, go for it. And you've got the Strength card, and that's the Strength card's all about feeling a wee bit downhearted and a wee bit sad, even depressed at times, but it's telling you that you're stronger than what you think. Sometimes we think we're not strong enough to deal with things, but this is telling you are strong enough, and it's telling you to dig deep into that inner strength. We've all got an inner strength inside us, and this is telling you to, you know, dig deep for that inner strength, and you can be as strong as that lion. Okay. And then there's a celebration coming up for you. So I don't know if there's a birthday or some kind of celebration coming up, but it's going to be a nice time, so you have to enjoy that and go and have a good time. It could be a birthday that's coming up, and I'll give you some talking to having cards. So thanks very much everybody for coming on. As I said, I've been doing this for 35 years, even longer than that now, and I used to do churches and everything, do platform work, mediumship, and then I learned the tarot after that, and it's the best thing that I've ever done. I just love my tarot, and any money I make is for charity. My brother and sister-in-law went missed for 3 months, so what I do is wait to the end of the year, the 18th of December, which is their anniversary, and I send money to my people. So I will charge a couple of pounds for a wee reading once I've been on here a few times maybe. If anybody wants to give wee donations, that would be great. I've got a PayPal on my my link on the page. If anybody wants to do that, that'd be amazing. Or once I get enough, you could send gifts. I'd be quite happy with that, 8-day readings. So anyway, this is for Stephen Burns. Stephen, they're saying it is not your fault. So whatever you're blaming yourself for with somebody in spirit, they want you to know it's not your fault. Sometimes we blame ourselves, we didn't get the side of the bed, or, you know, things like that. But your loved ones are saying it's not your fault. So it's time for you to stop blaming yourself. And if you've got quite a few animals that have passed away as well, animals as well go to the spirit world and your loved ones take care of them, you get there. And this is saying, I am surrounded by loving animals. So all the animals are in the spirit world as well. How beautiful is that? Gorgeous. And you've got, I watch over you every day. So your loved ones are watching over you every day. So don't think they're not there. And they're sending you that beautiful big love heart and bright yellow flowers to brighten you up. So I feel you've been feeling a wee bit down recently, and it's time for you to lift your vibration. You know, get the music on, do things that make you happy, and get your moods up there. So that's what your loved ones want to say to you. So thank you very much for coming on. It's lovely to be here. So does anybody know how I can save this life? Because I like to save my lives, and because when I get a reading, I always like to go back and watch it, you know, and listen to what I've been told, because I forget. So if anybody can let me know how to save this onto my TikTok, I'd be very grateful. Because I've not got a clue how to work it. Right, who's next then? Who's not a reading? And I need your name, capitals please. Thanks, Helen. Is that Chloe? Right, Chloe. These are for you. Okay, Chloe, you've got a 5 of Wands, and that's a wee fallout with somebody in your work, or it's a wee fallout with somebody anyway, but it's saying that it's okay, negotiations are coming in your favour, so don't worry about it, you know, it'll work out okay. And if you've got a son or a young boy around you, he's going to do really well, and he's holding his money here, but this young boy has to be encouraged, and he'll go further, you know, when he gets older. But he needs that confidence, you know, he needs to have the confidence to do that. And you feel like just walking out the door and throwing in a towel and saying, I've had enough. But this is a card of hope, and it's telling you it's not time yet. It's not time for you to give up. So don't give up quite yet. Keep going ahead, and you'll be fine. And you've got this lovely card, and I'm quite jealous because this is a holiday abroad usually. And if you've not got anything booked, then you should have. And it's in a nice country, you know, it's a nice hot country, and it'll be a lovely relaxing holiday for you. So that's your wee tarot cards, and I'll give you some of these wee cards. So hope everybody's well. What time are we at? It's 12 o'clock. Oh dear, I've never been on a live this late, but I'm enjoying it, so we'll just keep going. Okay, so you've got conscious steps. So it's time for you to be careful with your steps and where you're going and what you're doing. You know, don't just dive into something, whatever you're doing. And it says considered action and look forward. So get something to look forward to, because that helps us to raise our vibration as well. You know, when we're doing the same thing every day and we've not got anything nice to look forward to, it's not very nice. So this card's telling you to just get a wee something to look forward to and enjoy it. And then you've got breathe the surface. Hidden truths in some something unknown. So is there something that you've been hiding, you know, and you're burying it? Well, it's time now to bring that up and, you know, just write it down. You can burn it and just get rid of it. So that's what that card's telling you. And then you've got the family tree again as well. That's been out a few times. And it's a beautiful card, and it's all about learning about your ancestors for the past. So I don't know if you've thought about doing the family tree, but it's in expectations and legacy. And all your family's here, and there's a big tree here, and the tree's for strength as well. And it's a beautiful card. So look into that, and if you want to try it, try it. I got mine done, but I lost it because it was on an old phone, and I never got it back, so it's a shame. I wish I'd have printed it off now. Right, okay, we're going to Amanda. Amanda. Okay, Amanda. And everybody works with the tarot different, but I don't like questions. I like to just tell you what the tarot are saying. And that's the way I work. So your first card's the Empress, and that's a pregnancy card. Well, it can mean a pregnancy, but it also means you've planted the seed, and it's time for that seed to grow, and you're going to reap all the rewards of that. You know, she's gathering all this in, and that's you. But it's new beginnings as well. You know, it's beautiful wee babies coming. There's things coming up the top there. Don't know what that was. I'm not used to this because I've only been on here twice live. You've got the Knight of Cups, so that's a young man that's going to ask you out, really. Or if you're in a relationship, the love's going to come in, and he's all about love. He's a knight in shining armour, and he's a beautiful water sign guy. So that's Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So watch out for him coming into your life. Even if he's a friend, he'll be really a beautiful friend to you. And you've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is money again. And this is saying this money will just appear from nowhere, really. And it's usually to decorate or do things with your house. And you've got the Two of Cups, so there's definitely love coming into your, your life. There's romance coming in. So how nice is that? A summer romance. Lovely. And I'll give you a wee couple of Talking to Heaven cards. So thank you all for coming on this late hour. So where's everybody from? Put up where you've came, where you live. What country you in? Right, okay, this first card's saying there is no time where I am, time is only on the earth, which it is. There's no time in the spirit world. They've not got time like us, they don't set their clocks like us, which is amazing. And I am just a thought away, so the spirit world's just a thought away for you, so you can think about them and they know what you're saying, because it all works through telepathy. You know, it works through the mind. I mean, you send them a message, they can hear that message and they understand what you're saying. You're from Africa, Helen. You tell me lies. You've got, I'm sorry, please forgive me. So somebody's treated you right when they were here, and now they're in the spirit world, so they want to apologise to you, and I hope you know who that is. Okay, so thank you. So just keep putting your names up in capitals, please, so that I can see it. Like a wee Scotland flag sailing, gorgeous. No place like Scotland, is it? Right, Melanie Smith. I'm coming to you, Melanie. So if anybody can tell me how to save this, please. Anybody that's been on TikTok for a while that knows how it works. because I would like to save it or pin it. I don't know how to do that. Right, okay, who am I with? Melanie Smith. Right, Melanie, you've got the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is all about, you've been through all this rubbish and it's time for you now to say, I've had enough, that's it, and it's coming to an end. You look at that card, they've got their hand up like this and saying, finished. You know, it's all finished now. And 10's all about completion. So you've completed it, whatever it is you've come through recently. And you've got the learning card, and this is a great card to get, and it's all about you've learned things in the past. And I will ask Mark Whitten. You've learned something in the past, and it's now time for you to go back and learn the rest of that, and you'll enjoy it. And somebody's drinking too much from you, and it's a male, and they have to really slow down a wee bit, because they're not doing themselves any favours. And you've got the victory card as well, which is lovely. So whatever it is you've been trying to achieve, you're going to get it. And he's holding it up, you know, saying I've done it and that'll be you. You'll get that victory. So can anybody tell me how I save this live? How to save this, please? And I'll give you some of these wee cards. Does anybody know? Oh, this is gorgeous. I've not even seen this card. These are a new pack. And I thought I'm not even going to look through them. I'll just take cards out as they come. Hello, whoever that is. You need to put your name in capitals, please, so that I can see you. And you've got connections, partnership, contract, and commitment, contract, and partnership. So is there something coming up that you're looking for, like a contract or something? Because that's what that's telling you. There will be a contract and a partnership. How beautiful are these cards? And you've got kinship. And this is all about looking at your circle and seeing what friends help you to, have a nice feeling about them, and they're not bringing your energies down. So it's time for you to look at who's in your circle. Who's your friends? Are they good friends? Are they not good? Are they not helping you? And get rid of the ones that don't help you. Take a back step for them. And you've got shamanic healer, which is beautiful. And there's an ego in this card. So the ego tells me that you're spiritual and you're ready to open your wings and go even further with it. So do your meditations and learn about shamanic healing, because it's beautiful. And there's loads on YouTube that you can watch. Oh, you're welcome. So where am I going to now? Aiden, is that? Is it Aiden? Oh God, Aiden, have you just lost somebody and they've went to spirit? Because you've got the Three of Swords and that's all about heartache. And it feels as if you've got a big hole in your heart. You actually feel as if these swords are in your heart. And that's the way heartache feels when we lost somebody that we love. So can you come back and let me know? That was for Aiden. I think it was Aiden. But that's what a heartache is. And you need to fill that hole up with love and have people around you and get support for people that love you. That's how you deal with heartache, really. Don't shut yourself off and be there on your own. Have people with you. I'm waiting on you coming back up, Aiden. Then nobody's told me yet how I can save this live. Does anybody know how I can save it? Where's Aiden? Right, anyway, you're handing money over for a property, so this could be a deposit or it could be buying a place. But whatever it is, you're handing money over and it's for a property. Thanks, honey, you've said. No, I was asking you about the Three of Swords. You've got the King of Swords, and that's all about looking after your energy, really, because it feels as if there's somebody around you that's draining you, and it's time to look at the people in your life and, cut the people out that are not helping you and they're bringing your energy down. And you've got a Hanged Man, so that's all about being in limbo. What are you saying? I'm not sure how to save it on. I know, I don't know how to do it either. And I want to save it because people do like to go back and listen to it again. Tap the screen. Oh, it's you, Helen. Right, so you're in limbo. And this is saying it's time for you to move on now and don't be feeling like this. Don't be feeling stuck. I agree, you're talking to heaven, I think. Right, these are for your loved ones. These are messages to heaven, and they want you to know that I am not dead. And we can't die for the life is, as Gordon Smith always says, because we are spirit and we're using this body to have an experience here. And then when we're finished that and we're finished all our learning, we go back to the spirit world and we leave our body here and we just take our spirit. So we can't die, we're energy can't die. So they're letting you know I am not dead, and that's a dove in that card. So a dove to me means peace. So your loved ones are at peace, so please don't worry about them ever being in pain or anything. And they're telling you don't be afraid. So don't be afraid. Fear is made up, love is real. And I am so much better now. So I feel this was somebody that was very close to you that maybe suffered quite a bit before they passed away. And they want you to know that they're okay now. And they're sending you a rainbow. Look at that, it's beautiful. So your loved ones are sending you a rainbow and they're letting you know I am so much better now because they've not got any pain. And how good is that? Right, wee Mandy. Wee Mandy, I'm coming to you. So still nobody knows how to save this live, no? I'll check it out when I'm finished. Now these are for wee Mandy. Wee Mandy, are you feeling stuck and you just can't go forward? Well, the only person that's holding you back really is yourself. And if you look at that card, there's a wee gap here. And that's telling me that you can get through this. You can deal with this and you can push yourself and believe in yourself and you can get through that. And you've got the Queen of Wands, which is a fire sign lady. And she's what I call my friend Caroline. So if you've got a friend that's a fire sign, she's going to be a really true and honest friend to you. And she's lovely. So that's good. So she's not in your life just now. Watch for her coming in. And you've got the King of Cups, who's a beautiful man, who's loving, kind, generous, and he's a water sign. So he's Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces. So if he's not in your life, you'd watch out for him, because he's the man that I've always watched for, and he's not come yet. So lucky you if you get him. And you've got the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is all about looking for the answers and you're not seeing them. And you're not seeing the wood for the trees. But the answers are right under your nose. They're in these cups here. So take a wee step back for your life and look at it in a different angle. And you'll get your answers that you're looking for. Okay. Okay, some of these wee beautiful cards. Now you've got this as well, thought and vibration. So if you're sending your thoughts to the spirit world, they are listening to you and they're trying to communicate with you. You know, and that's the way it is. You see the way that head is, that's the way spirit will come over you like that. And you'll feel tingly, you know, or hot or cold. And that's the way they make you feel to let you know that they're with you. You're welcome, whoever's saying that. Should not put your name in capitals. So keep speaking to your loved ones in spirit because they do communicate with you, and maybe you get them. I don't know, but that's a visitation when they do that and they come into your mind and they can speak to you, and you've got wisdom of the magic and mental clarity. As I say to you, you need to be quiet. You need to quieten your mind for spirit to speak to you, and and they will speak to you. So I feel as if you've been, you're quite spiritual yourself, or you've heard them, and that's, you know, clear cognizance is clear knowing. There's all the clears, and I feel as if you've either heard or seen or felt, you know, something, or clairvoyant even, you've maybe seen them. You can let me know. But you've got freedom, and it says moving on and letting go, and this is freeing this wee bird out of a cage. So it feels as if you felt trapped, and it's time now for you to feel untrapped, and whatever's went on in the past, write it down and burn it and let it go or bury it. You know, just free it out of your soul and you'll feel a lot better. And that wee card's just gorgeous. And that's a dove as well. So once you free that, whatever's been on in your life, and it's held you back really, you're going to feel peace in your life, which is beautiful. So I think I'm going to just leave it there and say good night to everybody, and thank you so much for coming on. And I've really enjoyed my TikTok live, and I'm going to try and work out how I'm going to save this, because I don't want to let it go. As I said, I'll let you go back and listen to readings if I get them. So if anybody can tell me now before I go how to save this, it'd be great. And I'll just play about with it and try and save it. Good night, everybody, and thank you so much for coming on. And I'll definitely be back on. And thanks very much, Helen Henderson, for all your help. You're a wee angel. So I'll come back on soon. I never know when I'm going to go live. As I say, I've got arthritis and sometimes I can't even sit. So I never know when I'll be back on. But I don't see anything on this so that I can save it. It's a pain. But I'll say good night to you anyway, and I'll mess about with it and see if I can get it safe. So good night, and take my love and sweet dreams, everybody, and take care. Bye-bye now. Oh, right, here's things here. Pause live, comment, gift, treasured box, support, settings. No, I don't see anything that's saying save. Oh dear. Maybe in settings. Try settings. Right, moderator, comment settings, mute account, block account. No, none of them are any good. Oh, this is terrible. There's share. No. Right, oh, I can share it on my Facebook. But I don't know how to share it to my TikTok. Oh, I need lessons. Right, so I'm going to go now and I'll say thanks very much to everybody. Somebody's saying great validation on. Oh, thank you so much for your feedback there. It's always nice to get feedback. Right, so I still don't see how I can share it on here. Save it on here rather. But never mind, I'll go anyway. And if anybody wants to see it, they could go into my Facebook. Nice look, you're reading that. But I'll say good night and thank you so very much. Bye bye now. Can't put it off now.